Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be going over Vinco, Vinco Ventures, BBIG, TYDE stocks today. Wow, that was a mouthful, but we did get a press release from Vinco Ventures website for BBIG's the TYDE spin-off dividend. They gave us the exchange ratio, which was 10 BBIG shares for one TYDE share. So that's right off the bat, that's what we got there. Not too much information on when exactly we can get the Form 10 or what else is in store for us. Some people don't like that. I actually think the 1 to 10 ratio is pretty good, or else if it was like 1 to 2, like 2 BBIG shares for one TYDE, it would probably be a very tiny price. So the fact that they're doing 10 to 1 will give it a decent price, and I think it's good. I think 10 to 1 is actually a pretty good ratio. Some people disagree with that, but personally I think 10 to 1 is pretty solid. Anyways, we did get a price jump today. I actually made a video on Friday talking about how it's probably a good deal for BBIG at these prices. We're around that 200-day moving average. There was a price bump on Friday as well. There's going to be more information about the Form 10 and what we're going to get in anticipation for TYDE, and also the fact that people were buying TYDE at $8 a share and now it's at $4.60 and people don't want it. So we're going to get that dividend anticipation rally again, and we got that news this morning and we got a price jump. So I was very happy with that video I put out Friday, and I hope we'll be just as happy with this one today. Anyways, if you guys don't mind leaving that early like on the video, always very highly appreciated. Also, if you hit the subscribe button, you see more content from me and those post notifications down below. We go live 30 minutes before market open each and every single day. So hitting those post notifications is crucial so you don't miss it when I go live on this channel. And if you guys wanted to sign up for the trade alerts, boom, you can click that link right there or hit that join button right down below next to the subscribe button. But without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So as you guys can see, here we have the hourly candles for BBIG stock, and we got that price jump in the AM this morning. As soon as we got that press release, boom, it went all the way up to $5.50, which is insane. It broke right through the 200 moving average. The first time we've seen something like that since all the way back here. I guess right here you can consider it, but no. This was like really the first time. Now we're getting a nice bounce off the 25 moving average. So it's looking like we're forming a little bit of an uptrend. I mean, we've done this before where we've broken out of the 25 moving average, and I don't know, it could possibly be the first uptrend for the TYDE dividend anticipation. We also have obviously these 3 gaps to fill. So if we move back to the daily, boom, there's these 3 gaps to fill. We're first going to be pushing for that 5.93, then up to about 7.43, and then all the way up to 951. So that's what we could be looking for. MACD on the daily is looking like we're about to form an uptrend. We're obviously in the negative side. RSI is still hanging out in the middle, so there could be more pain. But this is what I was saying on Friday. Daily candle was right close to that 200 moving average. I thought it could be a decent spot to buy, and we did get a price jump. We did gap up today, so potentially there could be a little bit of a gap down, back down to 463. That's like probably the most that we go, but we did get that 25 moving average bounce right here on the hourly. We're pumping up right now, and we'll see. We'll get more information on the TYDE dividend now in the future because we got that press release. So I'm hoping for some good price action in the future. Obviously can't promise you anything, but I do at least feel like we did find a short-term bottom as explained in Friday's video. Anyways, if you guys want to check out this charting software right here, this is WeBull desktop. All right, so they also have an iPhone and Android app. I'll throw their promotion on the screen right now. Boom, you guys can see what they're doing, up to $2,300 in free stock if you sign up and deposit at least 1 penny on their platform. And as you guys can see, it's amazing for technical analysis. They have financial statements, so you can do fundamental analysis as well. They have level 2 data. They have analyst ratings, all that good stuff, so you can do a full and complete financial analysis of any single stock that you want to analyze. They have awesome watch lists, awesome graphs, charts, pre-market scanners, everything, literally everything you need to be a trader or just a long-term investor. So I highly recommend checking it out. And they're also doing up to to $2,300 in free stock just for depositing at least 1 penny on their platform. So you can check it out using the links in the description or in the pinned comment section down below. It's also on your iPhones or your Android mobile devices. So it's definitely worth checking out if you guys haven't already. But without further ado, let's just get right back into it. So here we have the SEC filings. Obviously, there's no Form 10 here, so we don't have anything on that for the dividend. Here was the press release. Vinco Ventures announces filing a Form 10 registration statement with planned spinoff of TYDE. So you can obviously read through it. It's on their website if you want. But the main thing that we got here was the distribution ratio. 1 share of TYDE common stock for every 10 shares of Vinco Ventures, Vinco Shrinko common stock. So if you got 1,000 shares of BBIG, you'd receive 100 shares of TYDE. And again, there's been some controversy over this ratio. People were expecting it to be 5 shares or lower for 1 share of TYDE, but I don't think 10 shares is that bad personally. And this also means that if you have 9 shares, if you have 8 shares, you're going to have to round that up to 10. You're going to need to buy more stock in order to get that TYDE dividend. Because if you have 8 shares right now or even 9 shares, you're not going to get a single stock. So if you have 95 shares, for example, you're going to need to buy 5 more shares if you want to get 10 shares of TYDE. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, if we're looking at the short interest data, obviously we're still here on the threshold security list. It's still a threshold security, guys. This has been on this list for weeks now. It's insane. And you can see this short squeeze leaderboard. We're still up here at 26. So there's obviously still good short squeeze mechanics behind this play as well. It's not a dead in the water type play for a short squeeze because this thing is absolutely shorted like crazy. And you guys saw what happened with Marathon in terms of what's going on with a crypto short squeeze. I don't know if I can see it right here. Let's pull it up. This one was a bit of a short squeeze as well, Marathon. As you guys can see, it's been rallying like crazy since the beginning of October. A low of 31 right here. It's now at 76. So this is what happens when Wall Street anticipates crypto going down, right? It creates huge short squeezes, right? And we're seeing it here in Marathon because this stock was being shorted like crazy, and it's actually outperformed Bitcoin just a bit in the past month. So that's kind of wild. It's up 20% today. Bitcoin's up about 6% today. So this is what happens when these crypto stocks get shorted like crazy. For example, BBIG, there's multiple different crypto companies involved as they're an acquisition company. So the short squeeze is definitely still on the table, especially if we get like an NFT bull market or anything like that. And as you guys can see, looking at the short interest data, it's absolutely insane. We have almost 200% cost to borrow, 100% utilization, 31 million shares available to be shorted. So I really think people are sleeping on the fact that BBIG still could potentially short squeeze. Like, it's not off the table whatsoever. And I really think people are sleeping on that fact, even though the price has been going down a bit. And you can see on this chart that we've been getting an excess of new shares put on loan. This is why the utilization's back at 100%. Right here, it was about 3 million extra shares put on loan than returned. And this was on Thursday of last week. And the price range was about a high of 473. So every single short who shorted on Thursday is now losing money. Same thing right here. The highest price of the day on Wednesday was what? $4.79. And again, in excess of about 2.3 million shares were put on loan that weren't returned. Same thing right here, another extra million. And the highest price of the day was about $4.96. So there could be a short that made money in that particular situation. But if we go back to the BBIG chart, you guys can see that most of those newly shorted people have actually lost money because they were shorting around here. They were shorting around here. They were shorting around here. And now the stock price is in fact up. So if we do continue this rally, there could potentially be a squeeze of the shorts, as they say. And you know this is a big social sentiment stock, so a lot of people are watching it. There could potentially be a gamma squeeze as well in the future. Anyways, we can get into the FinTal. You see 26, we already went over that. 0 shares available to be shorted. They're pretty much shorting this as much as possible. We've already seen that from Ortex. The borrow fee, they have it slightly lower at about 48%, but they still have it coming up in the recent days. And if we go over here, the volume is actually a bit down now. So as soon as we get a rally, the short volume should in fact be coming up just a bit, back up to 50 where it was. I definitely think if we get another few days of heavy price action like we are right now, this will definitely come back up to 50. Anyways, we have failure to delivers right here. We've already went over this, but there was a huge uptick on the rally up in BBIG right over here. That's when we got failure to deliver. So that's just proof that the market makers and whoever's behind the stock market, they're just going to dilute you when this stock does go up. So this rally, if there wasn't any failure to delivers at all, I mean, just look at how much it drops off before then. It would have gone up so much more. I mean, they essentially just naked shorted this on its rally up, which is essentially just diluting shareholders because they didn't actually borrow that stock in the first place. It's just kind of wild. I mean, this would have gone up so much more if they didn't have all those failure to delivers, and it really just needs to be changed here in the market. You can also see right here we have the unusual whales data. We're going with 5,000 premium or more this time because there wasn't too many above 10,000 premium or more. You can see it's mostly bullish. Aside only, obviously, only one put today, which is new. It's usually very, very, very bearish for BBIG. So this is a good change in pace. It's usually at least like 25% bearish on these premiums. And right here, it's about 60% or 96%. Sorry. But yeah, you already get it. And they're going for this 11/12 expiration again, which is a lot different. The second highest would be the 2022 expiration, January 2022. And this is what we've been seeing more of lately. We've been seeing more of these 2022s, but now I guess today there's more speculation. Maybe the Form 10 comes this week. I don't know. There's no information on when exactly it's going to come on or about. But yeah, they're still going for that 11/12. So perhaps we do get some more positive price action this week. And again, $5 strike price is overwhelmingly the strike price that is being traded. It makes sense. That's the closest one, and it's slightly out of the money. Anyways, we have the historical flow. Give it a quick refresh. We're halfway through the day, so this doesn't mean too much to me. But we saw on Friday there was an increase in call option volume. Perhaps today we can get that increase, but today's not completely over. It looks like it's going to be slightly lower there on the historical flow breakdown. Then eventually we can, if this TYDE dividend rally comes back, it could potentially go back up to the old values over here. Then we can see, obviously there was heavy dark pool volume on Thursday right here, but you can see the highest option trades of the day. They're pretty much split 50-50, but it's all call options, so obviously no more puts are being bought. It used to be heavy put buying. Now we're getting pretty much all call options being traded here. 5 of them were selling the call options. They're going for 12.17, 4.14, 2022. So a lot of these are the 11/12 expiration date. So it could be a multi-leg strategy for some of them. You know, right here it's at 4.5. They could be selling the $5 call option. I don't know the strategies behind it. You can look at the times to see if any of them line up. They don't really line up, but the 3 biggest of today were call options. But the biggest option trade of the day was actually buying January 2022 expiration $10 strike price, which is very out of the money. We haven't seen $10 in BBIG in such a long time, and they did a lot of this. And you could also say that this potentially lined up to this one selling the $10 strike price right here, but it is much less premium. Obviously the size is bigger here, but if these two were paired together, the buying of the $10 strike for January of 2022 and then the selling of the $10 strike for December, this would mean that the rally for BBIG would come at the end of December and in January, which makes sense because that's likely when we will actually be getting TYDE. That's close to where the record date of TYDE, so that would make sense, that option play. Anyways, guys, that's about it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Those are my thoughts on BBIG. I do think that the dividend anticipation rally for TYDE will likely come towards December, but we are starting to see some positive price action in relation to that Form 10. We finally got a press release from Vinco Ventures, so they're finally communicating with us shareholders. Good job, Vinco. You listened for once. But we are getting some positive price action out of that, so that could be a good thing going forward. And obviously, if we do get that Form 10, it'll probably make the price of BBIG stock go up. So now it's back down closer to where it was trading at Friday. Again, my same opinions are the same. you're getting it at a discount now. It's not $8 a share anymore. It's under $5 a share. So if you wanted TYDE back when it was $8 a share, then you can want TYDE now, and you're getting it at a discount, unless you're just trying to chase the stock and make some quick gains. And in that case, you probably deserve to lose money. But yes, you are getting it for a cheaper price now, and that is basically what I'm trying to say in these videos for BBIG. Anyways, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, I kindly ask you leave that like on the video. Liking the video is the #1 thing you guys can do to help me out here on this channel, and subscribe for more content. Again, hit that post notification bell down below, because we do go live Monday through Friday 30 minutes before market open. You can ask me any question you want on that stream, and just follow me for market open. It's a lot of fun. Also, if you guys wanted to join the channel, get the trade alerts, Hootmoney trade alerts. We've been doing a lot of gaming crypto plays, as well as some stocks and options plays. Those are down below. If you hit the join button next to the subscribe button, you can join me for my trade alerts. And that's about it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.